we have a potential short trade idea for LLY Eli Lilly and Company. And really what I see here, based off the daily, each candlestick representing a day, I see a head, a shoulder, head, and head and shoulder looking top here. You know, we could burn this out. We may have it put in a potential divergent high here. Huge potential negative divergences that are continuing to construct and develop. And we'll find out a little bit more evidence on Monday. But I believe a crack of that 282.16 ought to put in a sell signal off this primary trend line, off the 22nd of February lows here. And in my opinion, that provides an objective entry short. And I'll start scaling in once that goes 286 to 16 price support, which is correlated with the primary trend line off this triangle pattern here. And my first target would be a 3.2% drop to 271.56, T2 257.17 for an 8.46% drop, and 294.54 for 11% drop here. Really correlating with this primary trend line neckline of the head and shoulder off the December lows here, and we'll see if we get it. You know, we could continue marching up higher and burn off these divergences, and they would burn out here on all three indicators as well, and that would be a bullish thing. We have to be patient, wait for this break of that 282.16. But this is your primary trending range, and not only that, it would act as a really a false breakout. This is the trading range that I'm looking at here, and you know, this would be a huge false breakout. And again, there's nothing more bearish than a false breakout, and we'll see if we even get it. Nothing's guaranteed, but we'll remain patient, wait for that break. I mean, here you've got the 50-day moving average, this teal color, all the way at the bottom of that 257.17. This stock has gotten way ahead of itself, and I believe a break of that 282.16 ought to panic the Eli Lilly traders in a rush for the exits. And it's got a long way to drop. You know, sort of like a huge bullet that you shoot up in the air. It usually will come back down, eventually come down pretty quickly too. But a huge rally, very impressive from Eli Lilly and Company in the healthcare sector. And again, I have stated previously in my other videos, basically off of Anthem and a couple other healthcare stocks, the healthcare sector has been pretty weak as of late. And this one's just skirting off out to the outside. This is XLV, the largest component of the healthcare sector. Every single big company is contained inside this XLV. Johnson & Johnson, you name it. Some of the biggest companies, pharma companies, are huge. And we've had essentially a breakdown. This is the daily, each candle representing a day. We broke down, we've back tested this primary trend line off the Corona crash haziness. And we back tested it again, got rejected swiftly. And here we are, right back to this trend line resistance here, which also would provide an objective entry short for XLV traders. And you know, maybe it bounces right back. Who knows? Maybe we do regain the trend line and start marching higher, and XLV continues its uptrend. But as of now, we are in a near-term downtrend off this rising wedge. Broke down, and we hadn't looked back ever since here. And we'll see if we get it. We'll see if this gets rejection. It looked like we did have a little bit of rejection here. And I've covered XLV in the past, so you can also look at my XLV analysis, technical analysis off the ANTM short trade idea that I have going. Nothing's materialized yet, but hey, being Eli Lilly, being part of a sector of a component of the healthcare sector, we'll see if XLV and the healthcare sector continues to crack and buckle down below. Maybe it continues its downtrend. And again, I believe a crack of that 282.16 ought to do the trick. And we'll wait patiently for it. We'll wait for that sell signal off this primary trend line and see if we get it. And if not, maybe it just continues up sideways. But it would have to be on Monday a 2.5% drop. Again, you want to see a nice, clean, solid close, sort of like this right here. Huge, solid red close is what you like to see for a sell signal on the hourly, 2 hourly, or daily candle close below this 282.16, and that would spell a sell signal, and that would spell a dangerous spot to be in if you're long on LLY.